take us through that set. We saw you playing Eurocore in main, just recently moved to the area, and coming through and taking your first set here at Wii Bear B-airs in round robin pool play. It's got to be a good feeling coming into a new region, kind of establishing yourself. So what's your goal here for this circuit anyway?
Right now, my main goal is to just get better fundamentals so that, especially when Ultimate comes out, I can kind of jump right into that game and be a little bit stronger of a player. So right now, this is mainly practice for Ultimate, which I'm really looking forward to.
Well, I mean, you just got a win in what is now our We Charge Bears circuit, where you've been to the tournaments out in Phoenixville. That's actually where I first saw you play. And we see now that a lot of these people are coming out. The opportunity to be at NEC 19, very enticing for a lot of players. So it's an increased player pool. How do you find yourself negotiating that, at least tonight? Like, it's a pretty new environment for a lot of people here. This is our first circuit we've ever done, but how do you find yourself adjusting to it?
Well, I find that the circuit is really an interesting idea, and I'm really glad that they've incorporated this because it also helps build the region. It really helps build both the Phoenixville tournament, which is ACU, All Charged Up, which is a really good event, and it builds this event, and it really helps people to travel more to different events, which is really good. That's part of why I'm traveling. This one's a little bit further away from me from the Phoenixville weekly. And so it gives you a little bit more people to play with, more situations to kind of put yourself in. Having said that, I did not really have a very good bracket run. I won the one on stream, but I did not win the other ones. But some close matches, some not so close matches, but a lot of fun and good experience.
You won the one that everyone saw, and really isn't that what matters?
That is, yes. I won the match that matters.
There you go.
So it looks like we've got
Dom coming back. Dom coming through in bracket for the first time in a minute. And coming through, this is in pool number, I'm looking at it right now, and it's staring me right in the face. It's pool number 3, where we saw Musty, supposedly. Dom, of course, one half of the best commentary team in Philadelphia, as was voted by the fans on our Facebook group, which, again, facebook.com/thegaminglab. And as we're coming through here, he's taking on Eonworld, who, well, let's face it, we don't know a whole lot about him. We'll just say that right now.
But that's part of the circuit, is to bring more people out, to bring more experience to the scene, to bring more interesting matches. That's the whole point of the circuit. So it's really fun to learn and meet these new players.
And as we get set here, it looks like we are going to Town and City for the first match. And so it seems.
Yeah, it looks like.
So obviously pretty short blast zones on the sides, and of course the shortest ceiling in competitive as we get started here. Luigi versus Mewtwo, you got to think that they're going to be throwing out I would think advantage Mewtwo just because you could throw out those up smashes, but at the same time, pretty light on this stage.
I would say the biggest thing that determines this matchup is that Mewtwo severely outranges Luigi. However, both of them are slightly safer on shield because they both have a lot of slide. So you'll see a lot of them not being able to punish on shield as good. But Mewtwo's got Shadow Ball, which is the range of Shadow Ball, the range of down tilt are just really a big indicator to the matchup. But when Luigi gets in, the amount of damage that he can do is really high. So it really comes down to how good Eonworld's combo game is, how good the Mewtwo player's zoning ability is.
You know, it's those familiar with Melee are definitely familiar with the wave dashing game of Luigi and Mewtwo in those. That game, what a stage spike! And Eonworld.
Oh my!
Oh my gosh! Eonworld sending Dom into the Phantom Zone with that one, and fails on the recovery. But
yeah, a little too low. He might have been able to recover if he'd done his down B or if he'd used his jump. I don't think he lost his jump at that point, but. It's still a really close match because that early kill that he got with the stage spike from the green missile. So,
and this could be a last chance match to survive to the next round. You don't quite know, especially in a bracket that includes JRX and Yoda Cage, the number 7 in Philadelphia. So obviously some pretty high quality competition here all around, but the question is who wants it more? And right now Eonworld, even though he had that highlight reel kill, could be made to pay for his I guess for his braggadocio with that SD on the first stock.
Yeah. I would say the biggest thing that I'm noticing out of this Luigi is that he's really just sort of going for some hitboxes. Like, he's just using the raw power of...
Gets caught with the smash.
Yeah, he was using the raw power of Luigi Tornado, the down B, a lot to just sort of cover options. And but he wasn't watching his landing options and that Shadow Ball. So...
yeah, Shadow Ball straight to the face in the air. That'll definitely do you in. And just like that, Eonworld finds himself down 1-0 to Dom of all people, who, I mean, check out that bandana, man. He is strapped with a Mewtwo. You do not want to be messing with him. And he's saying to Eonworld, you came into the wrong hood, my man.
Yeah, and we're going to see a switch to Sonic. This actually seems like a really good switch. So this will be really interesting to see. Sonic being a lot faster will just be able to punish and to zone break Mewtwo so much better than Luigi. So he'll be able to play the bait and punish game a lot better with and as you can see right there, he just waited for him to pick an option and then ran in and dash attacked.
And it almost makes sense since, I mean, you're struggling on defense. Why not go with a more defensive character to make you play just a little bit more like that, get you in that mindset? And we are familiar with seeing Sonics, especially with this skin that's a favorite of 6WX's. But at the same time, maybe not the same play style as he's one of the more aggro Sonics out there. Yeah.
This Sonic seems like he's more bait and punish, more trying to just sort of stay out of the way and then punish when the Mewtwo does an option. I would say that the punishes are a little bit weak for these characters, but they're both really putting their best show, so it's really interesting to see. Great up smash. That was an excellent up smash.
Not enough to kill, even at 106, but nonetheless, that's dumb.
Yeah. Gotta watch that shield.
Yeah, no, really not able to establish much of anything in neutral, but that stage spike once again is going to take the first stock off of Dom.
And another taunt. Every time he's gotten a stock, he's taunted.
Yeah.
Hope he doesn't lose the set, because that's a taunt to get bodied.
Absolutely. That's been the truest combo he's hit thus far, quite frankly. And this fully charged Shadow Ball.
Oh, there we go.
You know, there's such a thing as the commentator's curse.
Taunt to
on
get
guard.
bodied.
Absolutely. I mean, true combo, as true as it can possibly be. I mean, the Icarian flight to the sun from Eonworld, and right now losing in terms of damage. Maybe stay away from the D-pad, kid, man.
So I would say I do think that the Mewtwo's got really good zoning, and that's, I think, what's really been helping him just get through this match. The Sonic player is doing what Sonic does, which is staying out of the way, staying out of range from getting it. And that's exactly what he's doing right now, is he's just doing his best to just not get hit. And we like to call that campy, but that is Sonic. Like, you can't be Sonic and not play using the speed that he's given.
But Eonworld is not picking his spots. I mean, and Dom really is playing this like a sword, where you just kind of have to throw out those disjoints as much as you possibly can. But Eonworld is not punishing those landings and really just going in at the wrong time.
Yep.
And now, as we see, trying to establish neutral again, that's Eonworld getting the grab, looking for the coup de grace off the top. Not going to find it at 65% or really at all after that air dodge.
Yeah.
Just a struggle to get back into the game. The struggle is real, and it could be even realer. Looking for those up tilts.
Yeah, he's pretty much zoning, because a lot of times Eonworld likes to sort of move around him and puts himself in some laggy situations.
Oh,
that was an excellent. But he still had enough recovery, so he was able to get back.
I mean, it's never hard. It's kind of hard for Mewtwo to not have enough recovery. If he doesn't,
there are situations. There are situations. The thing that Mewtwo can really struggle with, especially on this stage, if he gets hit on his way up.
Ooh. Oh, he could have gotten punished by not grabbing ledge there.
Yeah.
But Eonworld not really thinking better of it.
Oh,
and the back throw will do it.
And another taunt. There was another taunt. Every stock.
Every stock, apparently. All right.
Oh, but he got it. He got it. He got the F smash that he needed to end that match. So kudos to him. That was a good F smash. I do think that the big issue I saw from the Mewtwo was he was a little too close. But it's really hard against Sonic to space those, because Mewtwo is decently fast, but he's not Sonic fast.
Now, we are seeing maybe speed matching with speed as we go to Smashville for game number 3.
And
switching to Sheik here.
Now that is another excellent counter pick.
Yeah, I do quite like it myself, and Smashville, a relatively neutral stage. It's a counter pick for a lot of people here in the region, or really all around the world, let's be honest. But at the same time,
it's a really good stage for Sheik too, because she can, if she gets a good combo going, she can use those platforms, or she can use the platforms to charge needles, or she can use the platform to just get out of his way when he's got spin dash charging. So it really helps her with just general stage positioning. So you see, like right there, using the platform to just get out of the way to not be in Sonic's space for his special. I mean,
yeah,
a perfect stage pick for the Sheik player.
And getting him off the stage just fine, as we saw the fair just kind of poke the Sonic off of the stage. Eonworld just having a hard time getting stage control, but then again, Dom isn't exactly having the easiest time in the world either. And just like that, rolling back and forth. I mean, you don't live on the edge, you die by it, and certainly one of these two are about to suffer a very, very quick demise at its hands, but it's Eonworld sitting at 107 right now.
Yeah, this is Sheik, though.
He could use a Gimp right here.
Yeah, like if Sheik, you just have to make sure when you're playing against Sheik, you cannot get hit by the kill moves. That Sonic can live to 150, 170. He just has to play really carefully in certain set situations, and he will be able to keep that lead. I'm imagining he picked a different option. Catching that roll in. So I'm seeing that's the second time he's gotten that F smash. The first time was ending the match last time.
This is true.
It looks like he's reading the roll-ins from the Sheik player. So the Sheik player, after landing or picking an option, seems to be rolling in a lot. So that's good awareness if he noticed that. That's really good awareness from the Sonic player. And that's good awareness. That's a perfect punish.
Beautifully done. Bouncing fish by Dom, who is one stock away from a victory here in round robin pools. And again, need all the points that you can get. The clear favorites in the bracket right here. You would have to think are Yoda, Cage, and JRX, but certainly people like Mega Moose and Dom have something to say about it. Eonworld, well, he's just trying to get a piece of his. He's just trying to get a piece of the pie here.
And that's the whole point. I mean, you come to these because you want to play, you want to experience being on stream, you want to enjoy the matches. So it's really all in good fun.
Yeah, you come here to learn and to get better. The back throw.
Not quite enough.
Oh, he's looking for it off stage.
Yeah. On the other hand, you've got the exact same situation where if the Sheik player plays really carefully and doesn't get hit by an F smash or another kill setup.
Oh my gosh!
That was an excellent combo. That was an excellent situation. That this Sheik can just run away with the match if he just plays his cards right and avoids the kill setups.
The amount of mix-ups that Sheik has gets caught with the up smash.
That was the best diamond cutter.
Two-star.
Absolute magic at the fingertips of Dom. The up smash catching at the very joint of the hitbox. And that is a 2-1 victory for Dom, who again, I mean, vital points in that pool. And that is a tough one to swallow for Eonworld, who again...
He played his match as well. He had some really good options that he picked at certain times, but Dom was a little bit stronger, so, you know, the better player gets to move on.
And I can't imagine that Eonworld was expecting that at the very last stock. With the fingertips, catching him with the up smash. I mean, Dom calculated that out perfectly.
Yes, that was a great read. That was a great read. So that was a fun match to watch.
With some assistance from the Smashville platform, it's Dom moving on.
I mentioned Sheik loves Smashville, and we saw it right there. Sheik loves Smashville.
And apparently Dom does too, and who could blame him?
Yep.
So